Hello and welcome to another episode of Level Up Innovative Stimulation in Matthews Summer Camp 2026, Week 8, the Chopping Block and Team Nexus Team Tournament Awards Show. This week our theme was traps, and we showed the kids a few different styles of those traps, discussed traps, and how they are used in order to stop people from stealing your precious treasures. So then we challenged them to make a model that included at least one trap using cause and effect. So we wanted for the minifigure they included in it to activate the trap. They do something else happens. And so that's what we were looking for. The better it is, the less I have to do to activate your trap, the better. So let's go ahead and get started with Triangle Team 1. Alrighty, so we have a pyramid surrounded by some water. And what does it say? The trap door is here. Okay, so inside of there, I can see it now. They have a little panel right here. And I guess they want the person to run forward towards the treasure, and then this little panel falls down and the person goes inside. It won't stay up that well, but I'm guessing they walk forward and then they go inside of there and they get trapped forever, but not really, because they can just crawl back out or just crawl up and get it anyway. But awesome though, nice build, good color, good job, Triangle Team 1. All right, next is Triangle Team 2. We have lots of different colors. Yeah, and then we have this all covered up. I don't know if we're supposed to pull this off, or we have a boulder attached by a rope. Some other stuff. Good colors. And there's a thing right here. I think that's supposed to be like it falls down, and maybe it goes on Spider-Man here. So maybe just like it's supposed to tip over or something. And that's how it goes. There's a stairway right here with some dynamite in there, so I don't know how we do that. How do we do that? Am I supposed to blow up or something? Anyway. Alright, thank you, Triangle Team 2. Alright, next up is Triangle Team 3. Okay, it says push the pin. So I guess we just push this little pin right here. And that's incredibly hard to do. Anyway. So I guess it's supposed to be like a blast or something. Or maybe it was, okay, was it on the right spot anyway? That's just really hard to push out. Or I guess it just pushes him off of maybe it's work better this way. Here we go. Knocks him over because he was trying to get these big jewels right here. Big jewels. Alright, thank you, Team 3. Next up is Triangle Team 4. We have like a Star Wars Ninjago Minecraft themed one. We have this guy walking across this plank to get himself some crystals. And then I guess he falls down here, but not really, because these don't really go down like that. So he's like, haha, that's not a really good trap. I'll get myself a crystal here. So he was successful. The trap works by putting something heavy like a minifigure goes in the middle and falls into the fire. There's also a trap wall you can push. Okay, so he's not really heavy though, so he's not gonna go down. See? Unless he's, really clumsy. Like, ah! But yeah. Oh, fell over. Okay, so he was successful. And then we also have I guess this wall comes out. That's pretty cool. I like that. Comes out that way too. Those who can't see that right there. Now, what we talk about is that a lot of times we shouldn't really have to force things. We're not looking to force things. We're looking for actual cause and effect. Like if he was to walk across this, then he should just fall through. It shouldn't have to be where we push things, because then that's more of just like toys rather than contraptions or functions. Thank you, Team 4. All right, so next up with Team 4, we have a nice roof, nice colors, and then we have a little note here. It says, "Push the mini tiger down. Push the mini figure down." Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the note right here. Push the mini tiger down. Okay. All right, so the minifigure is not there, so I'll go ahead and break him out of jail, because he's right here on the inside. So I had a slanted angle so I don't have to turn you so much. There we go. See, that's their jail right there. And I guess this guy is supposed to walk across here. I don't know why he's in the roof. That's his, I guess that's his thing. And then, oh, it falls inside. And then I guess that's, maybe that's fruit punch. I guess we can't see in here though, but okay, good. Never mind. Nothing in there. Interesting trap. Very good. But I will say this guy, I don't know why he would be up here, because he just go over here and go, mine. There you go. Now he's got his treasure. And now he's happy. He's successful. And he goes off and then runs away. His name is McNeff. Eamon McNeff. All right, thank you, Team 5. This is Team 6. We have another trap door, but no one to fall through it. I wonder if there's a minifigure inside, maybe. Okay. All right, what does it say on here? Open the trap door for good time. Okay. All right. All right, thank you, Triangle Team 6. Okay, we've got a chunk here. This is a chunk boy model. Lots and lots of different colored translucent pieces everywhere. It's kind of like a dungeon, but I don't really. Okay, this one, I guess that's supposed to come down, but they kind of be able to walk back out of that. And where's the treasure at? What are they searching for? Since the only reward to this is pain. You got to get across here. Oh, there we go. There's one right there too, where they could just fall down into the, I guess, a pool and go right back out, and they come up here and they go down and like, oh, and they're like, okay. And then they go on. Where's the treasure at though? Why are they even in here? Is it in here? It's all walled off? Yeah. This would be a really good dungeon because, you know, the treasure is actually not even over here. So you'll get to the end and you would just be in pain. All right. Good job, Team 7. Take one part at a time. Okay, next up is Triangle Team 8. Okay, so we have a little note here. It says trap door. See that? Trap door. And it looks like where's the trap door? Got a lot of plates on here. I guess we're supposed to that's supposed to come down and the person falls in and gets eaten by sharks. And a monkey that's riding a crab, or maybe it's a crab monkey with a bolt coming out of his hand. That's a new creature. I mean, this would be a pretty scary dungeon, and then you have this big reward right here. So you get a trophy for surviving the, crocodiles and crab monkeys. And also, it's covered in spiders too, so I mean, that's extra special. All right, thank you, Triangle Teammate. All right, now it's time for the placement of the triangle models. Alrighty, these are your results for Brickcraft. In 8th place, Team 8. In 7th place, Team 7. In 6th place, Team 6. In 5th place, Team 2. In 3rd place, Team 3. In 2nd place, Team 4. And in 1st place, Team 1, Hee Hee. Team Hee Hee has won for Brickcraft. All right, let's get another look back at that model. We can see they had, the reason this was chosen, number one, the trap works in it. The trap is hidden, and it does require the minifigure to activate it, and it activates as soon as the person steps onto it because of the weight. That's a good idea. Next, the colors. And a lot of times, less is better because it allows the person to focus on your model and focus on what it is and not get too distracted by all the colors around it. So good job, Team 1. All right, so next up, we've got Hexagon. We start with Hexagon Team 1. Now, I will say this, I feel like we could have used more time on these models this week, but still, they are okay. And plus, traps can be kind of a little bit daunting to understand. So first off, the person enters into a dungeon. They come over here, and it's a dead end. Where's the minifigure at for this? Okay, let's use Evil Harry. He likes to steal things, doesn't he? All right, so he comes over here, goes inside. Gets to a dead end, runs back this way, goes right here, and oh, he falls over. Okay, that got him. Okay, but this Harry Potter over here, he's really not gonna give up. So now he scoots around this because now he knows it's there, and then what is supposed to fall on him or something and squish him. Okay, so next he gets done in by that. So he revives himself, then he avoids that trap. Now he has that fall down. He goes underneath it, walks this way, and then sees a little barrel, and then he starts walking towards it, and once again he was trapped. This time though, I believe he's actually trapped because from the side you can see him in there. But the trap goes back up, and then he gets out again. Oops. This Harry Potter does not give up. He is the world's greatest guy who likes to get all magical items. So he keeps on going in here. Spider web. What is this? Steps on it and it falls and gets him. That's a good one too. Falling wall. Once again, he goes inside. Goes inside. Okay, sorry about that. He steps on this and it falls on him. Okay, he goes in this. He goes around it, and then he comes to this area. Nothing at all. Comes over here. Wow, that one's just. Okay, and then he comes to this one. He sees the little blaster, and he's like, "Okay, that's there." And he comes and steps on this. And it just falls on him too. Okay. All right. Thank you, Hexagon Team 1. You prevented Harry Potter from doing his dastardly deeds several times. All right. Next up, Hexagon Team 2. This one I was a little bit confused by. But we have a Minecraft skeleton up top here. We have all of these ladders and whatnot over here. We have this thing that maybe it'll fly this guy out of here. Okay, let's see if we can get inside. I know we can't get inside the bottom level, but okay, this is... What is this supposed to be? What is this? Are these like nunchaku, but like giant and shooting stuff? So, I don't understand that. I know I can't get through the bottom, and the bottom is, in fact, hollow. But, yep, alright, cool, interesting. Okay, there's also one right here, too. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, thank you, Hexagon Team 2. Alright, and we have Team 3. Okay, so again, we have adventurers in here. This guy goes in here, and I guess this is supposed to be somewhere? How is it supposed to work? Okay, I guess not. He just hops over it and goes inside. And then we have this one over here. This guy's over here. He was, I guess, cool by a boulder. And then we have a flattened minifigure right here. And I guess it's supposed to mean something. So he runs over here and he's like, why is this guy flattened for? Or you could also do an effect where, I guess you like put this guy here. And then he's like, you know, oh, so what's going on right here, guys? And then he's like, and you take him out and he's like, flattened. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, pushing this thing sticking out from the side to cause a wall to fall over, and it looks like a squished minifigure. A squished someone. All right, thank you, Team 3. Okay, we have looks like a dungeon. And on either side, we've got these firing little things. We have a ball. We have walls that are fake walls. We've got some dollar bills back here, some honeys. And we've got some treasure over here. And they can go through, I guess, and he goes inside and he's like, wow, what's all this yellow stuff on the floor? And then I guess these do nothing. He's got to jump over there to even make them fire. They don't. Yeah, but we have to trigger it. And then he walks over here and he's like, there ain't no treasure in there. Pushes that wall back, gets himself some cash. Then comes back out, pushes that one, gets the treasure, and then runs back out. Now he's rich powder. All right, thank you, Team 4. All right, Team 5. We have a bunch of droids that should not be. This should not exist right here. This is cursed, as we call that. A 3-headed droid and a 2-headed droid. Okay, so I'm guessing that we pull this out. And something is supposed to happen here. I think I messed it up too. Okay, yeah, I think it's supposed to be right here. And then when you pull it out, that's supposed to drop down. But there's nowhere for it to drop down into. This looks like an interesting character that wasn't finished. Okay. Inside we have Cactus Boy on a horse and a big dragon's egg, some spiders, more spiders, and treasure. Okay. But the thing is, Mr. Potter here, the haunted castle there is trapped with a water pipe, purse, not creep animal. Okay. Mr. Potter here would be like, oh man, slither in there real quick, get inside, grab the treasure, and then run right back out. Because there's a whole The hole missing right here. It's cool. He just avoids the entire top area and just crawls in right there. And he's in. And Potter wins again. All right, thank you, Team 5. All right, next up is Team 6. We have a thing that broke off. What does it say? When the robber step on the loose floor piece, he will fall into the jail cell. Wow. And then we have Tom Cruise right here. No one likes Tom Cruise. We all know that. And he's, I guess this guy is like, hey, you know, get that jewel. I'm just standing here for no reason. I guess he has a bunch of these and he just throws them on the ground and he says, go ahead, grab some, Tom Cruise. And then Tom Cruise walks forward and he falls into jail where he probably should be. And then we come down to the second floor. And wow, he's got a nice bed down here. It's full of jewels. And now this guy has him trapped and he can't get out. And then that Harry Potter guy that loves to take things all the time. That's what all his movies are about. Him just taking stuff from people. It doesn't belong to him. And he steps on it and he also falls in and now they're roommates. Good job. All right. Thank you, Hexagon Team 6. All right, now for your placements. Okay. And in 5th place, sorry, 6th place, Team 5. 5th place, Team 4. 4th place, Team 3. 3rd place, Team 2. 2nd place, Team 6. And in 1st place, Hexagon Team 1, Sackville O'Neal. I was also informed that it was supposed to be called Shaquille O'Neal, but there was missing an S, so I called him Sackville O'Neal. And this is that model. While I would have loved to at least have some plates up top to keep these walls and maybe a bit more work, I do like that the traps work, okay? And that it's easier on the eyes too. A lot of times, a lot of people, they try to make it too colorful and everything, and like I said, it can be hard to understand what is supposed to be what. All right, so these are our 2 winning models for this week. I'd like to see this one improved on, but, you know, that's what we get. All right, so these are the rankings for the week for Triangle. In 8th place, Team 6, Supergirls. In 7th place, Team 8, Ravenclaw. In 6th place, Team 3, Team Doom Blast. In 5th place, Team 7, We Do Not Care. In 4th place, Team 5, Team Timmy. In 3rd place, Team 4, Team Michael Jackson. In 2nd place, Team 2, LeBron James. And in 1st place, Team 1, Hee Hee. Team Hee Hee has won for this week. Congratulations, Team 1. Let's give him a hand. All right, and let's move on to the Hexagon teams. In 6th place, Team 5, E. In 5th place, Team 3, Minions. In 4th place, Team 4, Timmy. Sorry, Timmys, you guys both. Triangle Team Timmy and Hexagon Team Timmy have both lost this week. And there was a week when Timmy's won back-to-back, so we'll see if that stands that way. In 3rd place, Hexagon Team 2, Battle Bros. And so I'll tell you this. The winner came down to the bonus points for photos. Okay. And it would have been another shutout had that not been the case. So, in second place, Team 1, Sackville O'Neill, and in first place, Team 6, probably gonna lose. We should take that away from you guys because you named yourself probably gonna lose, but you won. So we don't want to make you guys liars, okay? All right, all right. All right, congratulations to probably gonna lose. And Prodigy for this week is Yolani. Congratulations, Yolani, for winning Prodigy. And then your counselor of the week is, and then this week I looked for the ability to accept criticism and to not see criticism as simply just pointing out what you're doing wrong, but also trying to show you what you can do better. And then the ability to accept that criticism and take it and use it to change behavior and become a better part of a team. So the person that showed that this week was Joshua. Congratulations, Joshua. You are the counselor of the week for showing the ability to accept and be criticized, I guess. But it's productive criticism. It's improvement talk. All right. That's it for our show. I'm sure everybody here, all the campers, are ready to get on with, the next part of the day. So thank you all for your patience. We try not to go on this late, but today we had our tournament software giving us a hard time. So there we are. All right, your producer today was Mr. Steven. Our assistants were Austin and Anae, and it's filmed in front of a live studio audience. I'm Mr. Mark here in Burbank, sunny Burbank, California. We will sign off now, but remember, do your best, never give up, keep on leveling up. Goodbye. That's it.